What's up, aka Patters? We're talking about the greatest Spider-Man author, writer, creator of all time. It's not Stan Lee, it's not Brian Michael Bendis, it's not even Todd McFarlane. It's Dan Slott, and you know what that means. Yeah, so this is, hey guys, I just want to get into it, but real quick. Peter A. DeLuca, aka Pad69, another known as Peter Anthony DeLuca, and known throughout Philly, Europe, and the multiverse as your eclectic one, guys. Dan Slott. I haven't given him much thought because I guess I'm blocked on X or Twitter. I don't see him on social media. His stories, his comics, none of it bounces back to me as of like a lot of you telling me, hey, read this, give it a shot, it deserves your attention. None of that has happened through all of my years on YouTube, even my, the time I spend, sometimes in comic shops and conventions here and there, or other comic book friends. No one has ever said to me, like, you have to read the storyline, you have to go. The Superior Spider-Man is an interesting twist. I would say that was the last time anyone has told me, you might want to check this out. So, we can give Dan Slott Superior Spider-Man. And as I'm talking to you, you guys kind of see the headline. He's been renewed for more time at Marvel Comics. When I first saw this headline, and before I drilled into the article, I thought it was going to be for him taking over their social media, their marketing, because, to me, that's all he does, and that is his legacy. He's a Twitter troll. He is this agitator. He's like the worst things about the internet, and also the worst things about comic books. Dan Slott, just his presence alone lowers the comic book grade. It lowers comic book expectations, because back in the day when I was growing up, the hottest writers were also the hottest guys. No one talks about this. The writers at one time were absolutely bangable gentlemen. And there was a reason for that, because the industry ran through them. That's what she said. But look what's happened to the world of comic books. Look what happened to the current comic book writer. They have become less bangable. The people, we're being eclectic here. We're connecting those dots. Less bangable the writers of the big two, Marvel, DC, the less bangable that they have become, it equals the quality of those stories. The more bangable the writer, the better quality of the story. And this Sloopy over here, this sloth, what is he? Is it like a cantaloupe filled with cottage cheese? I think that's what he's humping all the time. Maybe like a couple body pillows. I don't really know. I'm not really interested in it. I'm not interested in a Marvel or a Spider-Man creative core that is obsessed with nothing but iterations of one Peter Parker and one Spider-Man. The more iterations you do of your characters, period, the more you degrade and you take away everything special from that character, period. Like, that is it. There is no arguing about it. And if you want to kind of transfer this, guys, even though it was a cool storyline, Jeff Loeb, Ed McGuinness, everything that emerged with the Red Hulk, I get it. It's kind of cool. But Ross should never be any type of superhero or supervillain. That's kind of silly. That makes no sense. But as soon as Marvel dropped the Red Hulk, you did care a lot less about the Hulk. And look how long it took until Immortal Hulk for that character to get a little bit of footing yet again. And given, look guys, Hulk has had some like good runs and good little bits of genius, but as of being a presence within the comic book shelf in the comic book catalog, or being available regularly, it wasn't until Immortal Hulk. Iterations of characters degrade the character, and Dan Slott is a poster boy or man-child or soy boy for this. Guys, let me know. Let the AKAPAD army speak. The comments down below, these might be some of the most important comments you leave this entire year, because you get to make a voice of, is this the direction? Is Dan Slott going exclusive with Marvel for some more time? Good or bad? My opinion, it's only BAD. It can only get worse. We don't want this guy driving any cars. We want to take the wheel away from him. Marvel should just want to send him to DC like they did with Bender, so he can derail DC even further. Let me know down below. These are important comments, guys. I love you, and happy Monday. Cheers. Merry Christmas.